Have you ever wondered how our ancestors lived, survived, and evolved? It's a question that piques our curiosity as we delve into 20 fascinating historical facts about those who came before us. By understanding our past, we gain insight into our present, and perhaps even our future. It's a journey spanning thousands of years across continents, cultures, and civilizations. So, buckle up as we rewind the clock and explore the intriguing world of our ancestors. Let's embark on this journey to the past and unravel the mysteries of our ancestors. Our story begins over 6 million years ago with the dawn of man. In the vast expanse of time that stretches out behind us, our earliest ancestors were not so different from the apes we know today. Evolution, that grand and mysterious process, slowly shaped these primates into beings that we would recognize as human. It was a journey of transformation spanning millions of years, from the tree-dwelling apes to the upright walking Homo habilis. Homo habilis, aptly named handyman, marked a significant turning point in our evolutionary story. This early human species was the first to make and use stone tools, a remarkable innovation that set the stage for the technological advancements to come. These tools were not merely crude rocks. They were carefully crafted instruments of survival, used for cutting, scraping, and smashing. Through their creation, our ancestors demonstrated a capacity for abstract thought and problem-solving that set them apart from other species. But tools were just the beginning. Around 1 million years ago, another monumental discovery changed the course of human history: fire. The ability to control fire was not just about keeping warm or fending off predators. It meant our ancestors could cook their food, making it easier to digest and providing more energy for their growing brains. Fire also became a focal point for social interaction, a place around which early human societies began to form. These societies, though primitive by today's standards, were the precursors to the complex civilizations that would later emerge. They hunted and gathered together, shared food and resources, and began to develop rudimentary forms of communication. The seeds of culture, art, and religion were planted in these early communities, sprouting over time into the rich tapestry of human diversity we see today. The dawn of man was a time of incredible change and innovation, from the use of tools to the discovery of fire, from the formation of societies to the birth of culture. Our ancestors laid the groundwork for everything that was to come. Their story is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. Thus, our ancestors made the first steps towards civilization. From small tribes to grand civilizations, our ancestors had come a long way. The spark of intelligence they carried ignited an unstoppable journey of progress and discovery. It was during this period that humanity began to leave its most indelible mark on the world. Our ancestors started to gather in larger groups, forming the first inklings of society. As these societies grew, they began to experiment with new ways of sustaining themselves. This led to one of the most significant breakthroughs in human history: the development of agriculture. With this, humanity was able to break free from the nomadic lifestyle of hunter-gatherers, planting the seeds for future civilizations. As these early societies settled, they began to innovate. The invention of the wheel, for instance, was a game-changing development. With this, humanity was able to transport goods and people more efficiently, paving the way for trade and interaction between different groups. This simple yet revolutionary invention played a crucial role in the expansion of these early civilizations. Next came the formation of written language. This was a monumental leap for humanity. With the ability to record and share information, early civilizations could pass on knowledge, create laws, and document their history. This was the birth of culture and the beginning of a shared human experience. These developments allowed for the construction of the first cities and monuments. These were not just places to live, but symbols of human achievement. They represented the collective will of a people to create, to build, and to strive for something greater. These early civilizations were the bedrock upon which our modern societies stand. They were the first to harness the power of community, to innovate, to build, and to dream. Each advancement, each invention, each city built was a stepping stone on the path to the world we know today. These achievements paved the way for the modern world as we know it. They're a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of our ancestors, a legacy that continues to shape our world today. The world was vast, and our ancestors were ready to explore it. This is the story of the Age of Discovery, a time when curiosity and courage led humanity to navigate uncharted waters, and the world as we knew it began to expand. Our tale takes us back to the 15th century. Europe was emerging from the Middle Ages, and a spirit of exploration was taking hold. Great minds pondered what lay beyond the known world, while shipbuilders and navigators were developing the tools to find out. The stage was set for an era of discovery that would change the course of history. At the forefront of this movement were intrepid explorers like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama. Columbus, an Italian explorer sponsored by the Spanish monarchy, set sail in 1492 with a bold plan to reach Asia by sailing westward. Instead, he stumbled upon the Americas, a new world unknown to Europeans. Meanwhile, da Gama, a Portuguese explorer, sought a sea route to the east. In 1498, he achieved what many had deemed impossible, reaching India by circumnavigating the Cape of Good Hope at the southern tip of Africa. This opened up a direct sea route from Europe to Asia, boosting trade and cultural exchange. These voyages were not without their challenges. Stormy seas, unknown diseases, and hostile encounters were all part of the perilous journey. Yet the explorers pressed on, driven by the pursuit of knowledge, wealth, and glory. The Age of Discovery also marked the beginnings of globalization. As explorers charted new lands, they brought with them their own cultures, ideas, and technologies. They returned home with exotic goods, new foods, and tales of distant lands. This exchange of cultures, known as the Columbian Exchange, transformed societies across the globe. The world had become a smaller place, but there was still much to discover. As we reflect on this era, we are reminded of the indomitable human spirit, the drive to explore, to understand, to connect. It's a part of who we are, shaping our past and propelling us into the future. From the dawn of man to the Age of Discovery, our ancestors have left us a rich and fascinating history. The echoes of their lives resonate within us, shaping our present and guiding our future. Their triumphs and trials, their ingenuity and insights serve as invaluable lessons for us all. As we continue to delve into the past, we unravel more about our shared heritage. As we look to the future, let's not forget the lessons of the past. For in the words of philosopher George Santayana, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.